get caught in this loop where I'm like, nah, I don't want nobody.
Mm-mm.
Get off me. Get off me.
Get off.
Bro, I do that, but my shoulder. Oh, yeah, that's right. So you know that knot in my back I've been telling you about for a long time now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's been fighting. Oh, he's throwing Mike Tyson type punches at your boy. So here's my pain now. So it starts at one of the Twin Peaks right here.
Yep.
It has started to radiate down.
Oh.
Yeah, to like mid lower spine, radiating down. It's coming up. So now my trap is extremely tight. The muscles right here, as much as I've had an ablation, the nerves don't seem to give a fuck. They
They're
actually
alive and
don't.
well. They're like, mm-mm.
You thought you had me. I got a couple weeks left. Come back. Yeah, no. So this whole week, bro, when I tell you, I've got prescribed lidocaine patches. They do better than what's on the market. And I'm supposed to have 3. I've been doing 5 and 6.
Oh.
When I tell you, after like 10 minutes, my button's up. No. Bro, my body is about to do fentanyl lean. Just,
Dude. Dude.
beeping.
I mean, it's got to be construction or something out there. But like,
Delivery.
Do you know how many people like major like narcotics are like they've been around for a long time, where people are just like I learned today that apparently Queen Victoria, like England, right?
Mm-hmm.
The missus chloroformed herself for her last 2 childbirths. And the Church of England was like, no, pain is part of the curse. You can't do that. And she was like, I'm the queen. I do what I want.
If the doc won't, I got my own supply.
Yeah. But I was like,
Isn't that the same one that was drugging dudes and just like having her way with them? Is that the same queen?
I don't know. She
There was
also
one of those
used
queens over. Might have been
cocaine.
Charlotte. I might be thinking Charlotte.
Like the
She
ruling
was
class,
mounting.
like
Yeah,
ruling classes, like have been troublesome for a while.
forever.
Yeah.
Since ruling classes began. Like,
Yeah.
since someone thought that they were better than the next man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta finish talking about this pain. So, the nerves fighting back. Cocaine couldn't do nothing to this.
So the knot's like radiating.
Yeah.
The ablation, the nerves are like, hey, we're alive and well.
Yeah,
like,
we coming up. It's tight all through here. And that's causing more headaches than not headaches, migraines than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
A significant amount for me.
Yep.
And then thirdly, it's finally reached my arm. So, pain coming up through here. This has been destabilized because this is destabilized. And now it's gone from elbow down to wrist. Wrist can't do nothing without it being lit up. I'm talking lift my kid, wash dishes, go to lay down and just like prop my head on my hand. None of that. We ain't doing none of that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, it's dare I say, and a little fearful to say, My muscles are starting to atrophy.
Oh.
As you can see, this side's propped up. If I'm sitting upright, what's up with this? Where you going? Where are you going? We sitting up here regular. Why are you down here? This is just a natural sit. So, gonna have to talk to my neurologist about that at our coming up appointment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What were they prescribing, like, to do with the knot? Like, do people like?
Oh, I got meds.
No, but
for
I
it.
mean, like, do they tell you, like, go to some massage and have that person just like bust that thing out?
Nah, they've mentioned you might want PT, but at this point, I'm just gonna pay my guy, cause I got a massage guy, to
You
come
do?
up to the house, and he did sports therapy. He worked for the Padres. Yeah.
Oh, legit?
Yeah. He worked for them for like 11 years. Traveled with him, all that sort of stuff. And then he went to Japan for a while. And then came back to the States and started doing PT and massage.
What?
Yeah. Shouts to my boy Phil. Phil's a homie.
His name's Phil.
Phil Kerr. And
Dude,
I want to run the joke.
come.
Do you have a brother named Nick?
Yep. Yep.
Bro,
I was like,
it's
you gotta
funny.
ask.
There's two homeless dudes out here that look like they could be him on either an older spectrum or younger spectrum. And they both wear these shortest shorts.
Oh no.
I'm
No.
talking Daisy Duke ain't wear shorter shorts than this.
Yo, no, come on
Bro,
now.
in the South, we call them coochie cutters. Cause, yeah,
yep.
they splitting the difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's a labia joke for you all.
Oh no.
I didn't have to.
You didn't. You didn't.
I'm trying to feel good about this week. I'm trying to build a little bit of gusto
Well,
before I get into the weekend.
Well, I mean, we were talking about, like, after last time we were talking, like, yeah, let's, rely on other people, be there. This week has just been like, nah, nope. Like,
For our people of the faith out there, this is the point in time where we tell you the enemy heard that and got on our backs with expedient. He said, you want to not do what God said. No. As a matter of fact, let me throw a little muck in your road this week. I'm like, I wrote a note. I have a note here. It says, you are not better alone. Stop listening to that lie. And the enemy said, do you really believe that?
just.
And I'm like, I do. Leave me alone. He's like, let's just double check. Let's just double check. Out here with his Beetlejuice voice. Let's just double check.
Oh, yeah. Because that's exactly. Yep, that's exactly what it would be too. Exactly.
Oh man, people. The world doesn't know that there's a whole other side to this thing. That, man, it does numbers out here. I'm not gonna sit here like God's not gonna win. God's gonna win. The victory is won. But enemy really trying to dismantle a lot of things and get in the way of people so they don't seek him and da 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 da. And I want to know. I want you to know, as a person who's in the faith, who's a part of this. Yeah, nah. They come for you. When you really trying to do right, they be coming for you, heavy.
Mm-hmm.
For the rest of the world, you're not gonna believe that, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna let you believe what you don't want to and what you want to, but I'll let you know from my own experiences as a
Yeah.
young boy growing up, and then to this point who still deals with all of this stuff. Yeah, bro, you'll see. Shit,
Yeah.
that's the best I can say. You'll see.
Oh,
Bro.
it's amazing. Like life is just wild like that,
Mm-hmm.
where there will be moments where you're like, man, life is pretty good. And I think those are the seasons where it's like, yeah, enjoy that. Like, enjoy that. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other seasons where you're like, hey, this is where you get to test some things and refine some things. This is like, come, this is, this
Okay.
is,
Dude, I had worship 2 weeks ago, right? Been feeling pretty good about life. Everything's been grand. We do a prayer. Everyone brings something to the table if you got something. And they got to me. And I'm like, yo, for once, I'm I'm actually doing all right. I ain't got nothing to bring to the table outside of saying God's been good to me.
mm-hmm.
And it seems like since I left that church, last Sunday, enemies say, yo, let me holler at you. And anytime you hear, let me holler at you from the corner,
mm-hmm.
don't turn around. I'm going to tell you right now, don't turn around because then you're in the mix. And I
Yeah.
had the audacity to think that I was sitting up here and I'm feeling good. And I've been praying, I've been singing, I've been in my scripture, da 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 da, that the enemy wouldn't come and try and test you, boy. And I turned around like, bro, I could take this on. I got my armaments. I had some of my armaments, but the scriptures say put on the full armament, and I have all the pieces. I have my gauntlets on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got my arm brace. I got my shins covered, and my middle section vulnerable. Yeah, and he came for the heart.
Mm-hmm.
He came for the heart and for the mind this week, and I said, yeah. Well, first of all, I'm still gonna love my people, so
Mm-hmm.
you can't stop me there. But the mind, he's like, yeah, I play games in there. I play games. So I started my week out hella aggressive. Bro,
Yeah.
I sent you a text out
Mm-hmm.
the gate. Yo, I'm not with the shits this week. Everybody in my house about to get it. As a matter of fact, they got it. When I tell you, my wife was like, I'm gonna need you to go sit down. I said, yo, I'm gonna need you to stop talking. I'm
See,
gonna need you to stop.
the worst part about that, like getting that text, so getting it right there and like seeing it, and then I was like, heck yeah, like because I was already in a mood too. Because I'm not reading it being like, no, like you gotta make sure there's certain things we don't do, but I'm reading it being like, sounds about right. We should probably team up.
That's where I knew we had a problem. Because you didn't tell me, hey, do we need to call? Do we talk about it? You ain't send me none of that. You're like, yeah,
no, it was
Stuart. You hit me up the next day, like, how this shit's today. It was like, I tolerate more shits today than I did yesterday, and I pray I do more tomorrow than today. Bro.
Well, that was like the bare minimum though, because like that, like when you go, like when you're talking about things and when you're advocating for things like that are healthy, good, and then you get tested. It's interesting. It's interesting when it hits like your whole crew, where you're like, oh, we're all my bad. I think we're all going through something right now. And we're like, we're gonna all have to muscle through this.
Bro,
So
Ted,
and
his
we're
life's going all right, and I didn't want to throw none on his parade that day. Cause he's just moving in with his girl. they can taking that next step in life, and I'm like, that's fantastic. Don't touch that. My heart still was like, stay away from that over there. Your own house, we can fix this up over here. You run amok in your own playground. But I look to you because I'm like, bro, little bit of a North Star sort of situation. He's got his eyes on the prize. If I get to him, he gonna shift me back to the right direction, and you did not.
No.
You did not.
No.
I felt better yesterday, though. I did feel better yesterday. After you told me, yo, this hasn't been a good week, and then I made a comment to you. And then you sent me a dislike. Buddy.
No.
Susan.
You know why.
Susan.
No. That's why.
I didn't even call you Susan.
You just did right now.
I mean,
and you did. And the text.
I did not call you Susan in the text.
Don't run it back.
I did refer to you as a girl. I don't know if we talked to
all
the
I
people.
All I said was, good Lord, it's been a week. And you said, you can say that again, girl.
Well, the people have to know what happened after, what came with that message. It wasn't just girl.
It was bad.
Because there's a particular picture of you that I have.
Not of me. Oh, just do it. My brother decided he was going to try and make, like, years ago. Years ago when I got onto, like, Xbox. He was, like, messing around with, like, my avatar on Xbox.
Gotta find this, bro. There we go. Hey!
It's so bad. It's bad. Yeah. So it's a very flamboyant lumberjack vibe.
Huh. Yeah, you pick it up good, all right. Hey-o!
Yeah, this one.
There
right,
you
that's
go.
What you said?
Yeah. You got better color on that.
That's just that's nonsense. So I had forgot this thing existed because I don't play games online. And then all of a sudden, like, we were, instead of Power World, we were playing, what was it?
No,
it was Forza.
No, yeah, it was Forza.
Yeah, because Power World, you don't see my avatar. And so I forgot it existed. And then all of a sudden you were like, hold up, before we play, we got to talk about something. And I was like, oh, I forgot that thing's out there. Yeah, my brother did that. And I just have either forgotten how to / neglected to correct that. I did figure it out, though.
Of course, you wouldn't expect to get got. But then, like, we finally started playing video games again. Yeah, like you said, just didn't expect any of it to be shown.
It's changed now. It's changed now for sure.
Why?
Oh, because I'm not going to go out there now. Like,
You don't have other friends that you play video games with.
That's true.
So it could have stayed. And it'd just be a jokey joke in between us. Little jokey joke. Brandon. Little jokey joke.
No, because I could see it turning into a thing where, like,
I'm not a villain. First of all, I don't like this impression that you're giving that I'm a villain and I'm just gonna get you at every turn. That's not true.
I mean, it's a little true, but I could see it turning into a thing like, I don't know.
Ye of little faith, goodness.
Dude, we didn't even do the intro for today.
Oh, bro.
Like, that's how this is right now. Like, this is how today's gone.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jovial Pursuit Podcast. We're 20 minutes in, and I am your host, Jovi, with my co-host, Susan. How we doing, Susan?
Oh, man.
Man, we just got into the O's and woes immediately. I
Yep.
want to talk about parenting. That was the title of this week, but I'm like, man, we'll say that for next week. Because it's not always sunshine out here.
No.
It's not, bro.
So let me ask you this then. How do you recalibrate then when it's not all sunshine? Like what does it for you?
For
That
me,
pulls you
for
out of it?
Jovan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for Jovan. After that moment with my wife earlier this week, I was bro, when I said I was in a mood, I didn't want to hear none of her like, bro, go take a break, none of that. Bro, shut your ass up. Shut your ass. I don't want to hear none of what you talking about.
It's like
So
it's like full on tantrum level, like
yeah,
where it's like almost like when you have your toddler and you're like, do you need a nap? And like, I want to take a nap right now. Like,
bro.
you want to take a break?
Do
You want
you want to?
go?
Do you need to go have a seat? I want to. I'm not one of them. I'm not a child. Don't tell me to take a seat. So I came to my room and I took a seat. And when I tell you something, you're gonna enjoy what broke this because you like this content creator. I sat down and watched a compilation of Long Beach Griffey, and I laughed my ass off. Mind you, I didn't start with the compilation. I started with his last 3 videos because Buddy got into an accident.
He did?
And bro, if you look at his face, you could see he damn near could have died. He still got the fucking gauze on his neck from where he had an intubation tube through his neck. He's got staples in his skull.
Whoa.
Bro.
Whoa.
And one of the first things he does when he gets home is make content off of his injury.
I mean,
and I'm like, bro, life's not so bad.
He's a real one for that.
Bro,
Like,
he was at death's door, knocked at it. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna come in. God told me I ain't gotta come in right now, so I'm gonna turn around. And he got back to work. And then he's got another content creator that I follow, does kind of the same absurd comedy, Trey Rags, to do like an additional voiceover because he can't fully talk. Like, he can't enunciate everything.
what?
After we're done filming, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and check out those videos. If I have to send them to you, you know what? We'll pause for you to. I'll clip this part out, or you watch them. Pull it up real quick. Long Beach Griffey.
Trey Rags?
No. It's gonna be under Long Beach. It's under Griffey's page. You'll see his last 3 videos, but he's got staples in his skull. You could see where they done stitched his whole shit back together. Gauze on his neck.
And he's into, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
What happened?
The first video that he made is like, yo, when your friends come and see you in the hospital, his friend flames him. Because I just wanted to see that you were alive and you stable. But damn, death done rolled you over. That did a drive-by on your ass.
Dude,
Bro, so now you see, and
he's
I
like
was like, and
that.
he came,
It's
bro, he
like
came.
around like it's like what kind of
He's
accent were you
he's
in?
laying down in 2 of the videos,
Uh huh.
and then he's sitting up. This motherfucker's funny. This damn near dies, and his third video is him going on a blind date.
No, what?
Bro, he's like, the blind date asked him like, "Yo, when did you get out the hospital?" He's like, "A day ago." He's like, "No, 3." Like, bro, you still got staples in your head. Go home and heal. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Oh my gosh.
And when I tell you that broke the dam, because I know as a person who gets angry, I can't be angry and still be pissed off.
Comedy does.
In the same way that you can't hold on to anger when you're showing gratitude. When you're showing
Yep.
like real gratitude, that the anger, that's the fighting mechanism for anger, is showing gratitude for another situation, and that allows you to pull back. So for me, I wouldn't watch funny videos.
That's a good one. That's a good
I
tip.
needed something absurd, as absurd as I was angry, to disconnect from that.
Hmm.
And that, what I just explained, is pure absurdity. That'd be like if Dave Chappelle came out. No, if Kevin Hart, either one, but Kevin Hart actually did this. He had that nasty accident,
Hmm.
and if he immediately, day after got out of the hospital, was like, "I'm doing a special from my house right now."
Right.
Since I was in bed for those past couple weeks healing up, bro, my mind's been doing jokes. I'm doing a special right now. Get Netflix, get the production team, everything. They gon' hear the beat. I'm gonna get a whole set of everything. Ivy line. That's the equivalent. The absurdity of doing that after something
Right.
so cataclysmic or uprooting to your disposition. Yeah, nah, broke that.
Man.
Oh,
I'm
and then I talked to my
I'm
wife after. Yeah.
and
I talked to her the next day,
then
yesterday. I talked to her yesterday about, because you still
hmm.
have to do that, people. You still got to do the other side of the job.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't just leave it. So, what about you?
Uh I so funny videos usually help, but I think for me, mine mine is usually like I usually go for a walk, maybe pray a little bit, meditate on some different
Mm-hmm.
scriptures and things to
I
like
definitely
because
prayed. Definitely prayed.
I need to recalibrate because in like for me this week there was like part of me that felt out of sync with like I don't exactly know what I'm thinking and feeling. I don't know where this is coming from. So it was more like just trying to get the world to stop spinning for a little bit to be like, all right, what's going on? What am I needing? What in the world is going like
Yeah.
to then almost plan out what I was going to do with the sort of information and things that were going on, like how I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to respond. Um, and I think what's hard is the battle that happened in that moment was for me this week. It was like, I feel angry and I feel justified in my anger. Like there's moments like if I'm annoyed, like I know I don't have a real right or rhyme or
Yeah.
reason to sort of start lipping off or like going at people. But this week, the tough part was like, I feel like I got some good. I feel like I've got some good stuff to be like, oh, we're gonna have some conversations here.
Mm-hmm.
And in that moment, it was like, but it's still not a good enough reason to come unglued, like, which is annoying. I so I
Don't
because
ask me.
I it's it
You're
doesn't
right. I know
it
that
doesn't
innately, but yeah.
well for me to come unglued, like even if I have a good enough reason, it usually means I'm like forfeiting my sort of self control and patience, and that always has a negative consequence in other areas where it's like if I come unglued and start snapping off, then it like forms this like it's almost like I start having collateral damage
Mm-hmm.
in a way where
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
other sort of side effects with other relationships where I'm like, it's not what I want to do. So I usually have to get outside. Um,
It's
usually
been
have
too
to.
hot, buddy.
You,
It's
you're not.
been too hot.
Yours has been way too hot. It got to like 65, 70 degrees in the morning, and so I took Penny and we just went for it was like a 4 mile walk. And I was just like, this is like, if I do nothing else today, I could just walk all day. This, like, I'm chilling.
It's 78 degrees at 7 o'clock in
Mm-hmm.
the morning. Our time of getting out is so slim, and I just don't have the wherewithal to like want to get moving like that any sooner. Haven't done that in a while, quite honestly, but I want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just been so
Yeah.
and humid. We don't get humidity like this typically.
Wait,
It's
it's
been humid
humid
as all.
too?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Like for out here, we don't ever like have this 70%.
why? Like,
That the Super El Nino,
I was wondering if it
the
was like
moisture's
that.
moving over. Yeah. So it's been extra muggy with being 100 degrees plus. Yesterday was the first day where we didn't hit 90 plus in like a month or something like that. It was 83. Yesterday
Dang.
was fucking fantastic. Today's 87. We're in the 80s for a little bit, which will be a nice reprieve, but bro, it's been nasty.
I wonder what's that.
65% humidity, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need that. What? What's that gonna do for the winter then for you?
I actually
Like,
don't know. Oh, the mountains should be beautiful. Their little snowy peaks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that should be gorgeous. Big Bear's gonna get it.
Just like pummeled this year.
Yeah, bro, they had snow. They had a snowstorm as late as like late May. I sent you a
Yep.
video of it. I'm like,
Yep.
bro, that's just up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not but an hour 20 away. And most of
Mm-hmm.
that's climbing the slope. Yeah. I need to get out.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna happen as much as I want to this weekend. And it's no slight to them at all, but my in-laws are coming out.
Oh, are they?
So
Nice.
I've been not in a great mood and having like mentally prepped for someone staying in my home. So that's been
Yeah.
difficult. But I'm like, I'm glad they're coming out. They're gonna, come see Issa for a couple days. They're on like a 3-week trek,
Oh, really?
sightseeing and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah,
All
they
right.
were up in Washington for a little bit, and now they're coming down. And they'll stay here for a little bit, and then they'll ride up another week or so back home.
Sweet. Just
So
driving the
yeah,
whole way, huh?
yeah, because my father-in-law, he's got health issues, and being on a flight makes him anxious as well. So coupling those together, it's better for them to drive and spend some nights at a hotel, and then stop here
Yeah.
and spend some nights here, and then yeah, get back on the road.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
but yeah, I'm
Sweet.
just like I want to get out and do more. I just don't think it's gonna happen as much because this is kind of their reprieve moment, so they kind of want to
Yeah.
bunker down. And I've
Yeah.
been trapped in the house for like a few weeks at this point. And I'm like,
Dude,
bro, I really need to
I
get
I
out.
I do not do well with that. I get I get like I get really stir crazy where I'm like,
Yeah.
like I need to go do something.
It
Like,
was a lot worse when I first, was home out of work and stuff. But now that I've had to deal with stints of not being able to go out for whatever reason, it's like, bro, once we hit a month, I'm like, if I don't get out, everyone, blast. Fuck that.
yeah.
All my friends, don't, bro, save that shit for the next man. It's not Jovan today.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, my patience wears thin. But again, that's a month of just being in your house, and your outing is a couple times you go to the grocery store during the week.
hmm
Also, bro, if I could get a sponsorship for a grocery store, it'd be Grocery Outlet. They have everything. It's great. It's
Like
great.
what?
Oh, okay. So let me put y'all on some game. If a grocery outlet ever comes to your neighborhood, sign up for that shit immediately. Be like, yo, no, I'm trying to get in there. It's a grocery outlet is a bargain market.
Okay.
So they've got everything for cheap, you know. So um when you walk in, I'll just describe the layout of the store that we typically go to. You walk in, they have a couple things of fresh produce or meats in like a cooler just so get a sight of things. Uh, to your left, they'll sometimes have like little things. You've been to Aldi, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you know that how they have an aisle of just like miscellaneous random
You
cool
really
finds
ran.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like a little section of that right in the front. Um, and so we'll look at stuff. Jill just got like it's like a laptop holder.
Ah,
Stands up like 6 inches or so, 6 to
okay.
8 inches. It's got like the little section to plug your cords in, and you can tether that to the wall, and then it's wide, it's long, and pause wide. She got it for $15. One like that you'll find for 40.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
So they got a lot of those things on discount. We were just in there the other day where I was like, if I were making a commercial for it, I'd talk about like, bro, bring this to any small town. Get rid of your Dollar Generals everywhere. Get rid of
Dude.
Dollar Generals, Dollar Tree. Get yourself a grocery outlet. You get little t-shirts, say, you spill something on yourself in the car, you gotta replace it. You can get replacement shirts and sometimes shorts in there, and you can get, all the stuff you need for your bathroom. They got random organic section of your produce. You can find like random, like exotic fruits and whatnot. So you ever heard of lychee berries?
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you can find those there. They also have rambutan, which is a cousin of lychee. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's that
Okay.
over in Asia. Yeah, they got that one.
Yeah.
Indonesia is popular. It's popular over there.
That's pretty
And
sweet.
then like I found venison there.
That's really random though
Yeah,
for
so
out.
ground venison is a regular thing that they have there, and I have found steaks there as well. It's been a little while since I found the steaks, I'll be honest. But ground venison, they have ground lamb there as well. In case you need like a lighter meat. easily digestible. Some of the other stuff, not
Yeah.
feeling well, get a little lamb. Um, different types of, all the types of sausages and whatnot.
Huh.
They've got in their um refrigerator section for like the beverages, they've got like all the fancy probiotic drinks and all that for cheap, or your almond or oat milks and creamers and different types of those. They carry um imports, so import noodles, like for Italian
Really?
noodles, Asian noodles. They carry imports from Mexico as well, and all for cheap, bro. Import pasta sauce, some of the best pasta sauce you'll have like on the market
And
here in the States.
I
Contending prices.
I can't stand like the Dollar Tree stuff and the big box stores, man. They just jack up their prices on so many stupid
Mm-hmm.
things. Like I know this doesn't cost this much. Don't even.
Mm-hmm. Bro, the import stuff is some of the best stuff you'll find in there.
Mm,
The noodles,
sweet.
like they're not Teflon noodles. I don't know if you guys know the difference in between Teflon noodles and regular noodles. One has a Teflon coating, which Teflon is not good for the body. So
No.
forth, cancer and all that. Yeah.
No.
So most of the noodles that you guys are eating,
Yep.
Barilla and all them, those are Teflon. If it's shiny and doesn't have
Yeah.
the flour coating, yes, most likely Teflon base covering on that. So I get, bro, $1.79 for some import pasta noodle, pack. So good. So good. I
That's
made
good.
some I made like they had an import spaghetti seasoning, like it had like all the herbs, and then it also had like dry bits of tomato flake in there. Really
Okay.
nice. And lemon and zest as well. Oh, really good. So I just added that with some lemon and olive oil. Toss that. Fantastic. Great cold. Fantastic cold.
Man.
Also, they sell liquor and beer there. Yeah.
Really?
Vegan stuff as well. We got all the
Dang.
vegan stuff. Bro, I got a bottle of whiskey. I had Joe pick it up for me earlier today. Looks just like Dallas. I'll send
Yeah.
it to you. Yeah, it looks just like my buddy Dallas. It's good too. It's delicious.
Hey. To
Mm-hmm.
Dallas.
To Dallas. Bro, I talked with him. I talked to you and him for like 2 weeks on the phone last week.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Cause I don't talk to you all that long. But apparently I needed it. But yeah, dude, grocery, they got everything. Candies, different import candies, like Japanese candies and stuff, Korean candies.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't.
I fuck with
there's not
Grocery
too
Outlet.
much.
I made a jingle for them earlier. I don't remember it. I'd be making stuff off the top of my head. But yeah, no. And Joe's like, bro, you really need to like sell that. Your ideas, you need to find a way to sell your ideas.
You do.
I did a whole bit of like, bro, because I made the jingle, and then I went into the bit of like, man, if I could just like sell my ideas, that'd be great. And then I'd be like in a conference room with them, be like, we need a new theme song, a new commercial jingle. What how long is it gonna take you? I'd be like, give me about 15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds. They'd be like, really? I'd be like, yeah. Okay, hold on. Some, sure, some.
It's just like right off the cuff.
Okay, yeah. All right, here's what I got for you. And like, she's like, I know you're making a joke right now, but I need you to do that. Like that, you're perfect for that. I'm like,
Yeah.
but they don't do jingles. They don't really be doing
They
jingles
should.
like that anymore.
They should.
They need to bring jingles back. I might go over my compilation of favorite jingles next time.
Get a whole mixing board and just be like,
oh, what? It's it's the It's the one from college back in the day. Dun, 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 the internet and found education connection.
Yep.
Yeah. Bro,
Yep.
she was bars in that song, dude. Find out my direction. Oh, bro. I was, anytime that came on,
Mm-hmm.
let that commercial rock. Let that rock.
Yep.
That
Don't you
in
change that
the
channel. Don't you change it.
freecreditreport.com when they had those little hipster dudes.
Yep.
Bro, yeah. Commercials suck, dude. We'll save that for next time. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
We've been on the hot mic for a minute. All right, y'all. Shoot. Let's our good advice. Let's see here. I got it. When as you guys heard, we had ourselves a week, and when you find yourself going through those heavy emotional moments where you're just wanting to disengage and everything, there's going to be an idea that clicks in your head, and it's going to be the cure for you in that moment. I highly suggest you listen to that voice in your head. For me, it was go watch some funny videos. For Brandon, it's getting outside. For others, like, again, I like music, but music wasn't the taste this week. So it's going to change. But listen to that voice when it's like, here's what I need to do. You'll feel better.
Yeah.
On that note, peace and love. We'll catch you guys next time.